The equal rights and justice is our everlasting song. Good night, Cadian. Unity and progress will make our nation strong. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Good night, Prudence Gaudi. Welcome, welcome, guys. Please share the live and click on the like button so the others can know that we are here and we are ready to start. We just finished watching our Prime Minister. Powerful speech, powerful message, well up to date, well rejuvenated and ready for the third term. Labor rights. Happy Sabbath, sister. Labor rights. When we listen to the Prime Minister's speech since night, I want to find time for bicker. I want to find time to be worried about what I'm concerned. Eloise, when you listen to the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister's speech a while ago, how them find time to be worried about other things when our Prime Minister is our Prime Minister is giving us the message. Our Prime Minister is confident. The message is strong. The third term is loaded. I want to find time. I want to find time, labor. This is a question to the labor rights. Them guys, we're already late. So we definitely not past 1 hour tonight. Or we find time, guys, to be distracted. When we listen to Prime Minister Liliana tonight, awesome speech, powerful speech, strong speech, packed with information and everything. Good night, MP, no problem. Strong speech, our Prime Minister gave a while ago to Frank Witter. All the labor rights them up and running and ready for the third term and ready for give Frank Witter his fourth term. I want to find time for you to talk about other things, labor right? I want to find time to be worried about other things when we're concerned. When we have a prime minister, we're not even worried about those things. Prime Minister is ready. The message is there. Prime Minister Avani Clarks, Prime Minister doing work. Prime Minister was in central Manchester today giving out one of the houses under the National Indigent Program. And then our Prime Minister went to St. Elizabeth and gave out how much more house? 5 more or 6 more houses. So we don't see the Prime Minister active and ready and dip on the ground and I do the work. I want to find time for you worry about candidate and I worry about who forget seat and I worry about this and that. We're supposed to be focusing on the message. We're supposed to be focusing on the message every single night when Prime Minister Holness go up on the political platform. Prime Minister always. Willow, I did acknowledge the MP. You never hear me say thank you, MP. You never hear you say, will you come for me tonight? I did acknowledge the MP. I said thank you, MP, no problem. You never hear that? I have a little idiot, guys. So that is why my spirit me can't even talk loud tonight because I have a headache all day. But I decided to still come online for an hour. Okay, happy Sabbath, Yvette. Now, Prime Minister Holness, Dr. the Honorable Holness, was at Central Manchester today, giving out a house to a very, very, very appreciative recipient. When I saw the lady thankful for the house, and the lady was even emotional because you know what? The people of Jamaica bought labor right and PNP. The people of Jamaica bought labor right and PNP, regardless of which political aisle they fall upon, know that this initiative from the Prime Minister is a good one. The people in Jamaica who are getting these houses know that the Prime Minister is doing a good job. Because remember, under the People's National Party, the piece of all food for the poor house, them way, and not even the government used to do it because food for the poor is a private organization. And the food for the poor house, them not even 100% good. All board house. with no inside, with no tile pan ground, with no bathroom facility, just one little room. And now the Prime Minister Andrew Holness is giving out these wonderful, well-built, proper houses with bathroom, kitchen, plumbing, proper roofing. Some of them all have solar panel. So we have to be grateful, and all of this is possible. All of this is possible because of the good managing of the economy by Andrew Michael Holness. All of this is possible because of the good management of the economy by Andrew Michael Holness. I may say, people, me go over it is a blast today. And you know, it is a blast is bringing political and news now because you know it's election time. I may say, people, when we go over it is a blast today, and it is a blast bring the story where Mark Golding say, oh, the economy is not doing well and the economy is stagnant. And if you don't ever read the comment section, people, all the people in the comment section are blast Mark General. We not see it. We not see it, guys. The people in the comment section I tell Mark Golding say they're tired of him and him too negative. Some of them are saying I'm a PNP, but boy, Mark Golding is not the answer. Because as I keep saying every single night, you know, guys, every time when Mark Golding go up on the political platform for speak, Mark Golding tear down Jamaica. No matter how the news good, no matter how the news positive, Mark Golding cannot say, all right, let me put country first. Mark Golding can't say, all right, then IMF said that Jamaica is, you know, the economy is good and we're paying down our debt, or we have more money to put aside in case we have disaster. IMF say inflation is going down. Mark Golding still have to be preaching doom and gloom. So when we're looking at the comment section today, people, when I look in the comment section today, and I see the people in the comment section, I tell Mark Golding saying if he shut up and he chat too much and then tired of him, he say, yes, man. Yes, man. Because even though a lot of person may not be happy with everything what the government is doing, the people of Jamaica know that things was worse under the People's National Party. And every time when our Prime Minister goes to speak on a platform, the Prime Minister say, in our next term, we will have to change the procurement guidelines what we have now. Prime Minister, every time Prime Minister go on the political platform, Prime Minister say, we will have to look at the red tape because it is too convoluted and people are frustrated. People are frustrated when the government have to wait 2 years. 2 years to start one project, 2 years to build one road, 2 years to buy one equipment, 2 years to install light, 2 years. People of Jamaica tired of it. And I every night I come on the platform and I tell you this. These procurement guidelines were put in place because of the corruption of the Percival Noel James. Remember on the PNP time, we never have no CDF, you know. Remember on the PNP time, we never have no CDF. Omar Davis just changed the law willy-nilly. Sometimes we don't even go to the parliament. I remember them have the majority. When Omar Davis changed the law and pegged Percival pension to the current Prime Minister's salary, he did not even go to the parliament. He changed it in yard. He only come to parliament, come do the paperwork. He did not consult the country. We didn't have any debate. He did not nothing. He just stay yard and Percival talk on the phone and Percival say, look here, Omar, when me retire, I want a nice pension, you know, because you know, so me have to live my big life. And then Omar said, no problem, sir. And Omar stay yard and change the policy. And then when he go to parliament, he just come with the paperwork and PNP use the majority and pass the law. The people of Jamaica was not consulted. So when Bruce Golding won the election now, Bruce Golding realized the party shop that was running under Percival could not continue. So these measures was putting in place under Bruce Golding and then extend under Portia and it go overboard under Andrew. And it started under Bruce Golding rum punch. It extended under Portia, and I think Andrew Holness government went overboard with it. Too much paperwork. Too much paperwork. If the government wants to change one bulb in our government agency, they have to go through procurement guidelines. Paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. And that is why sometimes the people of Jamaica is so frustrated. Because when a road is to be fixed in Central, you think so the MP can just say, all right then, me have the money, me go fix the road. No, she have to make sure so the paperwork is aligned with the road that she's fixing. Because one next thing when Integrity Commission come, and when PNP go tell like Panara and say, oh, say the MP are fixed run oversee the when a judges read. And when the Integrity Commission ask her for the paperwork for this road where she have fixed, she can't show them the paperwork. So she have to follow the proper guidelines. And this is what the Prime Minister is saying. And we all know that the public servant that is working in the government agency are lazy, are incompetent, and are very, very political. So sometime when the MP put in the paperwork for do something, the PNP people and we're working at the ministry, last one at the paper, and then the MP have to go and resubmit everything all over again. Yes. Sometime when the MP put in the paperwork to clean a drain or to fix one road, anything, when she put it into the relevant authorities and they sit down and wait and I say, all right then, 3 weeks time I go call for ask where it reach. When she call for follow up, then tell her say this and that a paper never go come in when she already put it in, because the PNP people who work in the government agencies are hell bent on sabotaging the Andrew Holness led administration. So that is why I hear the Prime Minister say tonight, we're going to rip up all of that and start over from scratch. We're going to rip up all of that and start over from scratch. We can admit that the things now work right. We can admit that some of these procedures that we put in place are not, working for the country. And as it relates to the Frank Witter tonight, guys, I know when the pollster went to Frank Witter, according to the pollster, the Labour right them cool down there. The Labour right them cool down there. And when you ask some of them in Backsmith, say from Berry, they don't get no help from Frank Witter. Well, me get it from good authority from somebody that is working on Frank Witter team. Say Frank Witter has closed that loophole and tighten up the corners there. The workers are being looked after. The workers are being recognized and listened to, because every single night when we come here, me preach to the Labour right MP them. If your workers them not happy, if the Labour rights and the constituency is not happy, we are in trouble. We are in trouble, Michael, if the Labour rights are not with you, if the workers are not with you, if the workers are disgruntled, we in a trouble. So me hear from good sources, Frank meet with the workers, meet with every PD captain, meet with everybody in the division, and things are working out. And like we can tell, so the Labour right them feel different now, because they roll out to them numbers to support Frank Witter, and they gave him a good showing, and we never bust nobody go down there, because see me, I no go down there. See me, I did not go there. Frank never bust nobody from Manchester go down there. My MP never carry nobody down there. We didn't bust anybody from Manchester Central to go to Frank tonight. Everybody want to sit down at Frank Witter tonight, and down there then come from. Down at St. Elizabeth. Nobody from Clarendon and nobody from Manchester went down there. So that should tell you that Frank is strong. That should tell you that the BS is ready. That should tell you that the workers are now comfortable. Because Frank has accepted where him fall short. He's not working with the labor rights. He's not working with the party workers. He's not working with the farmers and with RADA. He's not working with the councillors that he have. And everybody is on board and everyone is focusing on the third term. Farm roads are being fixed. Farmers have water. The storage unit, the cold storage unit, almost complete. People gone on their farm work. Young people gone on hard. Things are going on Frank Witter. And this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want the members of parliament to keep the party workers close to the heart right now. No party worker are supposed to accost the MP now in the month of May. In the month of May, no party worker are supposed to accost the member of parliament. Time to unite. And I see the one information media. I see the one information media. Because I know upon Friday night time, I come with no script and I talk from my head. I see the one information media. Donga Frank Witter broadcast the program. And he did a good job, I must say. His quality of work has improved because when he just started, I never love it. The sounding was horrible, the visual was horrible, but tonight I look on it and it looked good, it sound good, and we are here. So obviously, him take the criticism and him invest in a product, and me like the product, what me say. I can separate how me feel about info from him quality of work, you know. And when it just started, it wasn't good. But tonight, when I look on it, it looked way better. And I hear what the Prime Minister said, and I see it was looking good. So I want not a public message to info. Because me and him are no enemy. Him no know me no know him, and him never cuss. Despite me, they come with them and say, oh, info, running off a TikTok, and you agree that is not the case. We have never had an argument. We have never had a problem. We never meet. We never talk. We no vex. So I can, as a member of the Jamaica Labour Party, send out a message to info. Info, please, on behalf of the people in my inbox where I ask me if you ask you, please, you can come on board and start to campaign for the Jamaica Labour Party. Your voice, your opinion. Belmont Road heard you. The Prime Minister heard you. Dr. Chang heard you. Now the decision is in Dr. Chang's hands now. You do enough. You campaign enough to see right. You did a good job to see right. Now just relax and allow Belmont Road to do the finishing. We have an election to win. We have a record amount of policies and performance from the Jamaica Labour Party. Roads are being fixed right across the country. Irrigation program, irrigation water thing has been turning on right across St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, and Manchester. Some of the persons who got a house that blew off during burial is about to get them burial grant sometime this month. We are rolling out the Solidarity program sometime this month. The JPS tax break starts since May 1st. Now you talk about that. School bus roll out on a Portland. More school bus and JUTC buses coming to Jamaica to come July. The Greater Manchester Water irrigation thing is going to turn on coming by July. We have enough things to campaign on. Social housing, 6 house given on St. Elizabeth, more than 5 house given in Manchester already. Plus the Prime Minister will be moving into a next parish come next week to give away more houses. Michael said the Essex Valley irrigation for farmers, that roll out. The one down at Clarendon, we have the funny name. With the one down at Clarendon name, Michael, where the Prime Minister go turn on pan the plane down Clarendon, the big water turn on down there. We have so many things to campaign on. Parnassus, thank you, Michael. We have so many things. Missy upper arm, West Rural St. Andrew, the hard-working member of parliament, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, turn on pipe somewhere up in the PNP division until the thief in non-progressive, now gonna away, Rolling Stone, gather no mass, Joan Garden Webley, a try thief our work. What black tanks give out right across West Rural St. Andrew. The farmers are being assisted with seeds and with fertilizers. The coffee farmers are being supported with fertilizer. Yes, Michael, in Mount Prospect, in West Rural, we have so many things to campaign on. We have so many things to campaign on. We must pivot now. We must pivot now. Roads are being fixed in Stony Hill. Roads are being fixed in Brandon Hill by the hardworking member of parliament, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn. Right now, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn is getting ready to start to go into the graduation season. Scholarship and grants to be given out to the first place and the first place in PEP students. Breakfast program to be rolled out in the primary schools in West Rural St. Andrew by Juliet Cuthbert Flynn. A lot of work is being done in the Jamaica Labour Party and in the constituencies. A lot of work. Computer lab opening up in West Rural St. Andrew before September morning. Too much things are happening in the Jamaica Labour Party for us to be set and stop on this topic. We're on it too long. We're on it too long. So I send out a public message to info. Come on board and help us. Come on board and help us to campaign and to put out the positive message for the Jamaica Labour Party. When you come back to my parish, well, I don't know, I'm going to spend time on my parish every single night. When you come to my parish, over 1,000, almost 2,000 residents of central Manchester got water tanks. Over 600 residents of central Manchester get assistance with chicken, with what they need for their farms. Even though the Manchester-led municipal corporation and RADA is been sabotaging and undermining the member of parliament, she's still putting out the work. Remember, she don't have no council. Remember, the PNP have the mayorship, and the PNP has sabotaged and undermined her, and she's still doing the work. Roads are being fixed right across the parish. Pretty soon in central place like Belfield, people will have water in access to running waters in their pipes. Belfield High School, from the day Rhoda Mae Crawford became a member of parliament, she has been assisting Belfield High School from 2020 to 2025. The guy Mario never know over Belfield look until Rhoda start go over there. Mario never know over Belfield High School look until Rhoda start go over there. I remember Belfield come out strong a year election time for the People's National Party. Remember when PNP can wash them pot and put it down for Belfield. And since Rhoda Mae Crawford has became the member of parliament for Central Manchester, she practically live up there. Sometimes I'll we the Labour right upset. Sometimes I'll we the Labour right at Cos Michael say she up there too much. She live up there. I remember say a PNP country that. Remember say a PNP country that. So we have too many things to campaign on. We have enough things to campaign on. We have a hard-working member of parliament. And I know that once we in a Patrick, in a my division, roll out, once the grassroots roll out, come election day, we will carry the momentum to the next rest of division. That is how it was done in 2020 when Pancho was alive. When Pancho was alive in 2020, and my friend then me just moved on here, my friend called me and said, come girl, the Prime Minister come and Pancho want me to come. Me put on myself and me go up at the time Pancho no know me. Me just put on me never have no shirt. You know how me get one road a shirt, a road never know me neither. You know how me get one road a shirt, and my friend give mother get 2 shirts and she give me one. And me still have the shirt to this day. Pancho never know me. As me go up there, me introduce myself. Pancho said, no problem. And he said, come. And we put everybody going to the car and we drive, go up a Belfield, go wait for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister take about 4 hours to come and we sit down up the pan wall for hours and wait for the Prime Minister. Because then time there, the Prime Minister gone up hardly. When we up there, we can't see the Prime Minister come. Then time there, I guess maybe Rhoda or Pancho get a call and say, come down what down the sun name, guys? Not down at the roundabout when you come from Alpha Christiana. We're on the roundabout this sun name. I don't know, I can't remember, but come down, they say, come meet the Prime Minister, and we roll out again. All day Sunday, we don't cook no dinner, we roll out again and go down there when the Prime Minister and Audley Shaw come off of the hill, we join them down there. And then we drive coming at the town and lock down Mandeville town. For those of us who live here, remember, or we lock down central Manchester and the wider Mandeville, Manchester in a 2020. We can do it again. All those persons are still living here. We can and we must do it again. We can and we must do it again. When the Prime Minister come in Mandeville town and the people who live down here know that Mandeville is not a real town, Mandeville is foolishness. And when the Prime Minister come and lock down the town, the police said we couldn't stay because it was chaos in the town. It was chaos in the town. Prime Minister head to St. Elizabeth. We can do it again. None of them people are not dead. The people are not gonna foreign. We are still here. It's just for us to unite. Come back on board, support the MP, support the party. Remember, we are doing this for Andrew Michael. We say, more send out a message. More send out a message to the people them who are doubt Andrew Holness and Dr. Chang. In 2011, when we have got through with turmoil, rum punch, with the Dodo saga when PNP undermine and tear down Bruce. And we lost the election in 2012. I think the PNP win about 42 seats and we win about 21. Who remember then time there? Who don't have trauma? Who don't have trauma labor rights? The thought of that happening again, no cause no heart to start beat fast. When PNP called Dr. Chang Sleepy Chang, and when Prime Minister went on the platform and said, bitter medicine for come, and the PNP then spin it, and we lost the election, we only got 21 member of parliament. We must not forget that it was Andrew Michael Holness who toured the 14 parishes of Jamaica from roadside to corner store to lanes and valley and campaign for the Jamaica Labour Party. And when the poll was against us, when the pundits was against us, when we announced the 1.5 and the PNP Tapanaris then come out and say, when the PNP Tapanaris come out and say a foolish way attack, say it was Andrew Michael Holness who rallied the Jamaica Labour Party and won the election for us. Oh, no, we got so quick. Trust the party leader. Trust our party leader. What party leader want, party leader must get. We must stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Stop calling the program and talk about the party leader this and the party leader that. What the party leader want, the party leader must get. Come like you have short-term memory. You not traumatized. Want to remember what happened in 2011? You not traumatized. Remember the odds were against us in 2011, you know. Remember the odds were against us in 2011. Remember the PNP sent out them people. If you can say, oh, the 1.5 is a Ponzi scheme and a gimmicks and it cannot work. Remember the PNP sent out then accountant and then lawyer and then doctor and then Indian and then chief to come out and say it cannot work. And the party leader and Hardly Shaw, Arbinil, Fayeval, we campaigned on it and the people of Jamaica buy into it and we won the election. Let us trust our leader. Let us show Dr. Andrew Holness the ultimate respect. Let us never for one time, we can disagree with the leader, you know, don't get me wrong, this is not a dictatorship, but among ourselves. Among ourselves. Want to call radio program, I want to make video and tear down the party. All that benefit the party. All that benefit the party. Want to send voice note and it's circulating a PNP camp. How does that benefit the party? Suppose Andrew Holness never strong. You when say since night, you lick him up, lick him down. Just anything you turn him around, anything you do him, he's a hard man to dead. Suppose Prime Minister Holness never strong. Under rip the man apart. Look what the Andrew Holness government did for the country during COVID. We bounced back before first world country like United States. And now England no bounce back. And now Canada no bounce back. And we bounce back before first world country thanks to the policies of Andrew Holness. Our economy bounce back. Tourism bounce back. And the only reason why education no bounce back yet are because of the teachers that are running the system. The only reason why we are going through this turmoil in the education system right now is because of the PNP and the greedy teachers. The greedy teacher them who just want for themselves. No, come on, man. Come on. We have too many things to campaign on to be distracted. We have too many. When PNP don't, as every night me tell you this, PNP don't want to talk about crime. PNP don't want to talk about crime. PNP don't really want to talk about the economy. PNP don't want to talk about unemployment, tourism. PNP want to talk about statutory decoration. I mean, hear them a try run off to talk about healthcare, but the people of Jamaica lick them down with healthcare. Because when you hear Mark Gordon go tour one health center and talk about under PNP government, they're going to make it accessible to people so people can use more health center as opposed to going to the public, the big hospital to sit on a bench. The People's National Party closed down every single health center in Jamaica under Percival. And if you don't listen to the presentation from Dr. Tufton, you can tell this government has invested over $1 billion to renovate and to retrofit and to staff health centers in our country. Our government open by the health center them where the PNP closed down. Our government opened up the health center in central Manchester. We are now renovating the health center in South Manchester. We already renovated the health center. Run Michael. Our government has done that. Our government has pumped money in the NHS policy where pensioners only spend $100 to get their medication. $100. We're not any first world country when you can go and spend 100 Jamaican dollar to get medication. Tell me. Where in any first world country you can go and get your medication for less than a dollar US? And now pensioners can go and get their medication from the NHF program for $100, $300 maximum, $100 minimum. This is because this government has improved and invested in the NHF. And we not only invest, we hire, we hired, we staff the pharmacies. We staff the pharmacies properly. Back in a PNP time, when you go to the pharmacy with 6 things for your prescription, if you get 2, you're lucky. If you get 2, you're lucky. If you get 2, you're lucky. And I want to tell you, guys, when we go down to my pharmacy, down at James Pharmacy with you, and me take up one of the NHF paper to go full out. And me search. Me not see nothing padded for me get one card. Oh, not tell me say me can get one card, guys. Oh, no come on my platform and say, Munchibi, you qualify for one. Me not see no illness so me can stick off. And guys, oh, no inbox can tell me where me fi stick off pan the paper to get me NHF card. Because me not see nothing pan it. I'm a want one. Our government has invested in the health sector. Frankfield Health Center. All across the parish, all across the country, we have invested in health centers. So when people in a community, them don't have to say head hurt them, so or them back hurt them, so they not have to run go up a KPH or run go to a Cornwall Regional or run go up a UE. Them can go to the health center and them can get them checked and them can get. And I would have you know that this government has invested almost $2 billion at Chest Hospital for people to get their dental work done. Yes, TM, you're going to tell me doctor go ask him if you click pan. When you go up at Chest Hospital now, you can remove your teeth free of cost. Children under 18 can go to the Chest Hospital and get them dental work done and them teeth clean free of cost under Andrew Holness. Free. Go to the Chest Hospital, sign up, get your date, and go remove your teeth, and go clean your teeth. And the people who have their front teeth missing, second chance smile is there for you under Andrew Holness. So the PNP now have absolutely nothing to campaign on. Nothing. Because we know that even though the health sector is not perfect, we know that it is far better than what we had under Percival, under Portia. We know. And when we open our first class international standard hospital known as the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where we have the latest technology as it relates to our equipment. We have internet. So people now, when they go to the hospital, they might feel worried if they say, oh, we did this. We have waiting area. We have like a cafeteria area where people can go and push in their money and buy them snack. We have eating area for the staff, where the staff can, when they don't do their work, them can go sit down and unwind. We have recovery area where after you do your surgery, you move to the recovery ward and free up one bed for somebody who need that bed. We have ICU, fully staffed, fully equipped ICU wing where people can go and get their treatment. Remember under Percival in 2014, under Portia, when Mario Dean needed an ICU bed, he couldn't get no bed because PNP never provide none. Remember, PNP never provide no. Now we have a fully equipped ICU unit, fully equipped with the latest technology. We also have an ICU unit at the Children's Hospital as well. A burnt unit as well. So when accident happen, and we hope to God none happen, but when it do happen, we don't have to fly, we pick them to New York again or to Miami, Jacksonville again. Them can stay right in Jamaica and get quality medical attention from Jamaica. You know what, people? When Cornwall Regional is finished, because some people don't really know this. Guys, did you know that country like Turks and Caicos and them drive up the traffic and the money over 22 wing? Who did know that? Who did know that when people in a Turks and Caicos sick, a 22 wing then come? So can you imagine when we open up Cornwall Regional and we get influx of patients from TCI, from Barbados, all of the Caribbean, because they now can't afford healthcare in a Donald Trump, Florida, you know. They now can't afford healthcare in a Donald Trump, Florida. So they will make their way to Jamaica. They will make their way to Jamaica to use the Cornwall Regional Hospital. They will make their way here because they now can't bother with Donald Trump and run this. Well, they say Ron DeSantis will go away. So I am them may assume so they say Ron DeSantis will go away. So Brian Daniels, our Donald's now over one me, him will take over. But we could care less. I told them at the same thing. When we finish with Cornwall Regional Valrose, at Jamaica, the sick patients then from right across the Caribbean are going to come. Because there's no children's hospital in Barbados. There is no children's hospital in Trinidad. There is no children's hospital nowhere at all in the Caribbean. Jamaica is the only country in the Caribbean that has a children's hospital. And now we're going to have two. Now we're going to have two with a full staff, full equipped, first class, world class burnt unit for children. Unprecedented. And these are some of the things we should be talking about. These are some of the things we should be calling the radio station about. To point out to the people of Jamaica that we have come too far to turn back. We have invested too much in our country to stop the progress. And Andrew Holness have done so much to improve the lives of the ordinary citizens in Jamaica, to turn over our country to Mark Jefferson Golding and in bunch of Tapanaris. We have come too far, people. We have too many things to campaign on. Now when tourists come to Jamaica, them can now go and use Cornwall Regional. Them not have to go over the private doctor where down the road where cost them million that is owned by the PNP doctors. Now, when the tourists come to Jamaica and them leave the resort, then don't have to the resorts don't have to direct them to the PNP private hospital down the road. They can now come to Cornwall Regional and the money can be spent in the country for the taxpayer instead of the PNP Tapanaris them pocket. These are some of the things we should be campaigning on. These are some of the things we should be talking about. We must not shy away from talking about the health sector because we have much to be proud of. Nobody in the health sector now wear garbage bag when they do surgery. Nobody in the health sector now wear plastic bag as gloves. Nobody in the health sector now use straw as IV thing. Nobody in the health sector now have to worry about to wash their hand with half a soap. Nobody in the health sector now have to do surgery and the place and eat or kill them. This government under Andrew Holness have spent so much money, have invested so much money in the health sector. When Spanish Town is when the new wing in Spanish Town is completed, now we're gonna benefit the St. Catherine and Kingston. Take some of the pressure off of KPH while we work to improve KPH, plus build a brand new hospital. And I saw in the paper where the government is planning to renovate and retrofit St. Joseph Hospital to take some of the pressure off of KPH. And for the people in Jamaica, we never know that. KPH, St. Joseph is being used as a cancer hospital because someone don't know, someone don't know how much money this government is spending in our health sector. Did you know that you can go to St. Joseph and get cancer treatment under the Andrew Holness administration? Did you know that? Did you know that that St. Joseph is being used as a cancer unit under the Jamaica Labour Party? Remember under PNP, when you get cancer, and I hate talking about that. I hate talking about that illness because it is so disgusting and wicked and tear people family. No, you can, when you have people now, as people get the diagnosis with cancer, then have to sit down at the yard and right then we'll start ball and start calling family if you say, come here dead. Them can fight. Them can now get cancer medication and cancer treatment under the NHF program. You can now get a medication, your cancer treatment under the NHF program. They can now go to St. Joseph to get the chemo under the NHF and the Andrew Holness-led administration. So, and the government is planning, Valrose, to expand the place and expand the service in a different area. Because for the people who know how St. Joseph look, it's a big hospital up there down they put on to waste, When me used to live in a Kingston 13, me always used to wonder, say, why St. Joseph up here so waste? And now the government, we now have the money to upgrade and improve the service and offer more free service for the people of Jamaica. And at PNP time, when your family member have cancer, me have 3 family members who dead from cancer, so me can tell you now, you just have to call your family member and prepare to die. Under the PNP time, Michael, when your family member diagnosed with cancer, you just have to call your family member and prepare to die. Start write your will. Start baptize and make it right with God because you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. It's a death sentence. It's a death sentence under the People's National Party. Now, under Andrew Holness, we have screening. We have screening. Kingston 13 a Portia? I know Kingston 13 me attack them guys. No bother with it, Char. A Kingston, let me see. Kingston 11. Kingston 11. Kingston 11 are where, guys? You know, tell me. I know Kingston 13, me never live under Portia. It was under Philip Palwell. Kingston 11, guys, you know, tell me. Kingston 11, I know Portia. Philip Palwell. Now, the government of Jamaica under Dr. Tufton have rolled out a program 2 years now called Know Your Number. So if you're not there on your yard and feel like sick, you know, go and go do a little checkup. And once we screen and we catch it quick, You can just move to it immediately, and that is what St. Joseph is there for. You can also get your medication under the NHF program. So we have a lot. Kingston 2, I ran it with Laurie and Dom. Kingston, oh no, stop telling me now. Tell me foolishness now. Kingston 2, no ran it with. Oh, me know say Portland Road. Me know say the border there Portland Road. Me know say the border there Portland Road. Right at Portland Road, you know, go to Portland. Coming from town, over this side here, we're camper down there. Central Kingston, and over the right-hand side, where the police station there, where Gilstress Street there, where Wellington Town Primary there, Philip Palwell. So, that's me attack. Guys. Over the right-hand side, where the Wellington Town School there, where the police station there, over the Samiata. Over the other side, we're camper down there, and Central Kingston Ghetto there, a PNP side, yes. So, I know everybody knows St. Joseph up the road. And they go, when under the PNP, you know, guys, you know, you know what we used to go on up at St. Joseph? People used to tie goat on the premises. And when Andrew Holness won the election, the Ministry of Health went there, especially during COVID. A lot of renovation was done there during COVID because they used to use it as under the COVID too. Since COVID done, then pivot to use it to other things. And now, under the Ministry of Health, the place will be upgraded and we can get more service from there. Thanks to Andrew Michael Holness. Deanery Road, me talk Tony. You know the place though, Tony? Yes. So we have too much things to campaign on. Too much things in the health sector as it relates to crime, as it relates to the economy. As it relates to housing. PNP not a track record. The PNP not have no way for nothing for run pan. Just going pan the road and talk about time come, comrades, make way and let me hear you for Tate and Campbell. When you're looking at the crowd, people, see the comrade them, yeah? Comrade them want to take them yaisi Dayton. The comrade them don't want to take them yaisi Dayton. That is why I send out a message. To the laborites in Westmoreland, in Central Westmoreland, in Dayton part name and the other part. We may talk about Dayton part. We done the part name and the other part. No, one little birdie call me and tell me, say, come on tonight, me freestyle, I'm not write down nothing. One little birdie call me and tell me, say, thank you, Electro, Westmoreland Eastern. One little birdie call Munchie B and tell Munchie B, say, Moreland Wilson, a plan for run independent. Let me tell you something, Moreland Wilson. If you run independent and split the labor right vote, make sure say we're done with you. Make sure say you know there is no redemption for you. Make sure no say once you go independent and split the labor right vote, the labor rights have absolutely nothing to do with you as long as you live. Because we, the Andrew Holness labor right, who traumatized under Percival for 18.5 years, we don't have no time for divider. We don't have no time for people who don't want to unite under one umbrella. We don't have no time for nobody who will go against Andrew Michael Holness. Because we know that we suffer under Percival Noel James Pattison. We know so when we are going to school, we never have running water in a pipe. PNP have we drink water out a tank, rusty water out a rusty tank. And now under Andrew Holness, every parent can get them pick the bucket of water for carry to school. My sister work minimum wage job and my sister buy case of water for my niece go to school. My sister make fear daughter drink water from a pipe. Under Andrew Holness, poor people, middle class people, everybody I live better. $1,000 primary school, pick them again for carry school now. No, under Andrew Holness, we are terrorized slowly. Down a naughty St. Elizabeth, around out nutritious breakfast program right across the constituency. Every school in a Northeast St. Elizabeth have a breakfast program funded by one Delroy slowly. Every school down there, the kids can expect a healthy breakfast when they turn up in school, thanks to Delroy slowly. Plus, Delroy slowly is have a company working with. I don't know if a film company person can never ask him, or if it's a private company when I work with. Every young people in a Northeast St. Elizabeth have a job. Only the idiot prefer one them run behind the madman when he am Jess. Only they eat a food, dig out and miggle, 5,000 comrade them who down a Northeast St. Elizabeth and run back at Jess. I run up and down like madans behind Jess. All the people in Northeast St. Elizabeth who want a job have a job. Every young person in Northeast St. Elizabeth who are farmers who need help with chicken farmers, getting them baby chicken, getting them layer, getting them chicken pluck, getting our chicken feeding from Delroy slowly. Every pig farmer getting support. And the farmers, them when they have excess amount of produce, Delroy slowly again take it from them, and the schools can use them in the breakfast program. Santa Cruz, new road with drains, business community safe and secure. Not that now run down at Santa Cruz. And Delroy slowly is the only done in Santa Cruz. Delroy slowly is the only done in Santa Cruz. No extortionist now going down there. No Dan can set up shop down there. As them put out there, the police them clip it. Waters in pipe. Every single labor right and independent and farmers who need a black tank have a black tank at their house and on their farm. Thanks to Delroy slowly. Only the lazy PNP people them who down there look at eat a food from Jess down there when I want to work. Even down a silo or Shiloh with one name where the PNP garrison, where the PNP them no want to work. Delroy slowly walking at the division and I provide service for the people of Shiloh, even though them are PNP people and then don't vote for him. Even though down a Shiloh them are PNP and then I like progress. Delroy slowly walk across the aisle because of theme constituency. I know come here girl, I know frefre, I know butterfoot girl can't stop Delroy slowly from walking anywhere in the constituency. And he has been in Shiloh and he's providing breakfast program for the primary school down there. He clean the big nasty drain where the council have down there for clean from Wapikill fill up. He get that drain clean. The farmers, even though they vote for PNP, them go down have Delroy slowly. Anything him have down there, they run go down, they go creep. Black Tank come with here and the whole of them put their name pan list down there and gone down the gang collect Black Tank. Because of course it is for the entire constituency and it's for the people of Jamaica because of taxpayer money by them. So we don't want no labor right to play no fool in the month of May. In the month of May, we don't want no labor right to play no fool to go find out what happened. Because those of us who grew up under Percival, Noel, James Patterson, we are already traumatized. We already traumatized. We remember when we are got school in a country where we have to set bucket and when rain a fall. We remember when we are got school under Percival, where teacher have to write on board with chalk. We remember when we are got school under Percival, no drinking water. We remember when we are got school under Percival, no books. So we are already traumatized. We are already traumatized. Thanks to Percival, Noel, James, Pattison. So we don't want him, the PNP back in a power. We don't want to experience another PNP administration because those policies, those promises, those pie in the sky ideas where Mark Golding come with, we know so they cannot work. We know that they cannot work. Because if Mark Golding is saying, make a reason out something, Tony. Let us read, make we do a final reasoning before we left. Mark Golding is saying to the people of Jamaica that the economy is not good. The economy is stagnant, and Hilton is saying that the government never prepared for the tariff and all things bad. Okay? All things bad. Let us use for them reasoning. So if the PNP farm government, share, and the economy is so bad, where the PNP are going to need to fix the economy. So the PNP are going to need like 18 months or 2 years to fix the economy. Right? Because remember, the economy is bad enough. Remember, the economy is in the mud. So when the PNP win the election, then can't just start roll out. Them have to fix. So the PNP are going to take 2 years to 18 months to fix the economy when they say bad. So when them are going to get time to do all the promises that they plan, where will the money come? Remember, the economy bad, you know, and them have to grow the economy now. And me, I want to know the labor rights and the independence. We know that it's private sector who push, who drive growth in the country. We know that it's private sector drive growth in the country. I don't know, say private sector don't like the People's National Party. We know that private sector don't like the People's National Party. So where will the growth come from? Where will the growth come from? Because all the investors that are coming in the country since the past 9 years, because of Andrew Holness. Remember the PNP at the country and 40,000 businesses went under the People's National Party. So the business people do not want to see the PNP. And all the hoteliers are going to do, if the PNP try to sabotage them and pressure them, is just move out all of the foreign currency out of the country. Because remember, you know, PNP said the economy is bad, you know. So basically, when they come in, they have to be fixing. It's like you buy one house. And you when you buy the house, you feel move in. When you start coming at the house and start looking at the house, you say, Jesus God, the roof won't fix. And when you take off the roof, you look, you see all of the board them full of chichi. And when you look on the zinc a leak. And when you look, the wall a mildew. The pipe them a leak, the old pipe them in the bathroom a leak water. So you have to be fixing that house from scratch. So where will the money come from, according to the PNP, to pay the public sector workers more? To give them free Wi-Fi and free internet and free housing? To give the one family a free degree, free breakfast in school, and sometimes free lunch, they say. $1 billion for 20 PNP people for house. $1 billion for Rosalie and Jaden and Zuma and Shay. Where will the money come from? Where? Because remember, the economy is very bad. Make this make sense, Mark Bolin. Make this make sense. Where will the money come from? Oh, I remember them a plan for build hospital and build school and build road. I remember it's a 5-year cycle, you know, and them are going to use 2 years. To fix. And them are going to use them have to, while they claim to say them are fix, them have to convince the private sector who eat them like poison. Because remember when the PNP in a government, you know, every investor that come into the country have to pay a 10% finder's fee to the PNP. And they want them what they are now, every government contract where they get, they must give the PNP 20% of that money. So you know, say the private sector eat to see the PNP come in. So where will the money come from? They have to go back to the IMF and borrow. They have to pull down on the standby loan agreement what we have with IMF. Plus, them have to go into a new agreement, and them have to. They claim to say them are going to slow down the payment of debt. So don't know what problem they saw. The PNP don't have no policy. The PNP don't have no plan. We in the Jamaica Labour Party have so much to campaign on. So much. Me hear the one big sour, the big sour power one when you Lambert Brown. I talk about government must look into education tax. Government must look into education tax because it hurt. When say guys? When say? When me see them useless saboteur people who mash up the country and people them who try to turn Jamaica into a communist country and people who bring gun to the country, them brigadista there. Me not really follow them, you know. Me not really follow the brigadista them, to be honest, you know, guys. What brigadista say? What the brigadista say about education tax? What you say? Can me see the article, you know? Me see the article, but me not really read. So my time when me see the big sour power, big sour, big cranny sour, big sour man. He not even in big wagga slappy man. When gonna go, he's supposed to be big and frowsy. Because when I sweat catch under female fee under fee titty with the big fat and when I sweat catch under fee between our fee leg, he's supposed to be big and sour and stink and smell like rotten mango. No, me go end now. Me go end now because my headaches now go away. My headaches still there. All them the people there. Lambert Brown should know in no politics. Lambert Brown should know in no politics, people. People like Lambert Brown and what the other one name? The NIA one name. They're not supposed to be in no politics. Who will listen to them? Who will listen to them? And the big toilet paper shithouse Gleaner. IMF put out a beautiful statement and praised Jamaica, and Gleaner did not put it on the front page of the paper. You know what Gleaner put on the paper? But under the gun, or mother of 3 and popular dancer among people who kill. And then when the police kill the criminal, them put out say 116 person the police kill. And then one last thing, guys, me promise to say me don't know. The PNP man, when he named Peter Espuet or Espute, you know, tell me when he pronounce. You can't believe so the man Peter Espuet. Gang and talk about all the reason why the press confidence down is because the government now spend the taxpayer money properly to every radio and TV station. You did hear him? You did hear him, labor rights? Oh, the PNP talking points that door. Are the PNP talking points because we are eat them where it hurts? Big up Andrew Holness. Big up Andrew Holness. We are eat them where it hurts. They are saying that the reason, because remember, say them give the people them the information where they use to put for rate the country, you know. The people them not coming here come contact to nobody in Jamaica, you know. And the PNP journalists them send up the information to them. So that's why I tell you guys that we don't care. We don't care. We don't care about mainstream media. Our thing is with social media, new media. We don't business with mainstream media. Then could have go to hell. Talking about, oh, it's because the government is not spending using all of the resources on every station. We never know, so we are like them so at YR. We never, oh, then that go on, they never that feel it so. Oh, them did that go on like say, government pulling away from them and using our own social media platform. Oh, then that pretend. Like we never did that eat them where it hurts. You think that's nothing yet? You think that's nothing yet, audience? When we're gonna with third term, JIS and PBCJ will be used to do all of the government advertising. JIS and PBCJ and nationwide will be used to do all the government programs. We don't think we don't see nothing yet. I don't think we don't see nothing yet. We don't lay on a bed with Mark Jefferson Golden. We don't go and go line it. We don't lay on a bed with Mark Jefferson Golden and the PNP. Go and lay in it. Spread on the bed, go and go lie down in it. We don't use on a platform to tear down the Jamaica Labour Party administration. We don't use on a platform to put out negative about the Jamaica Labour Party. We don't use on a platform to tear down Andrew Holness. No, we don't come and go talk about all the reason why the press ratings drop is because the government not spending enough money. We don't know who is on know. The government decide how the taxpayer money are being spent, and we, the people of Jamaica, now watch you know. We don't watch you know, we don't support you know, we don't believe in you know, we don't fake news, we don't propaganda news, we don't blogger, and we congratulate our government because you know, see guys, today the Prime Minister went to and to give out the social houses, you know, and the Prime Minister just turn on in TikTok live. Prime Minister just turn on in TikTok live, people. 700 people over the Prime Minister live today. I watch the Prime Minister. We don't need TVJ. We don't need Gleaner. We don't need CVM. We have a popular Prime Minister. We have a popular Prime Minister. We don't need mainstream media. We don't need the mainstream media, and they're fastly recognizing that. It is the reality as setting in now for mainstream media. Reality is setting in now for the mainstream media that we don't need them to put out our message. Prime Minister Holness just turn on in TikTok. And as much as that Monday, we name information media are upset with the power labor right, at least people can use them 1 year and watch it over film page. And a lot of labor rights went live down there too. We don't need the mainstream media talking about, oh, the reason why press ratings drop is because the government is not spending no equity. Only one station is benefiting. The government is showing bias. Mr. Matalan never did show bias when he put on the hat and say, go with Golden. Mr. Matalan never did show bias when he put on the hat and say, go with Golden. You never see that. You never see that. One thing we know we can do, we cannot accuse the government of using taxpayer money to promote the Jamaica Labour Party. That's what we can do. That I want to can do. Because we have a labor right blogger, we have a labor right streamer, and when we have a labor right business, we pay Cliff Hughes to come do it. And we have a labor right people them are going on social media and we have put out our own a message. And we have much as you know, say me cuss Karen Cross. You don't want to watch me, you know, so when you come to the party, me can turn the other cheek quick. Me are the biggest hypocrite of a Labour Party when it comes to Andrew Holness. So me can separate Karen, the person, from Karen supporting my Prime Minister. Me can support Natalie because she's doing an excellent job as it relates to putting out the message for Andrew Michael Holness. 411, very detail oriented, put out accurate information. You see nobody now saw her all now. You see nobody now saw her all now. So we have enough people on social media to put out our message. We don't need mainstream media. That is why I always say to the MP them, turn on a phone. Turn on a phone. Get one little blogger to put out on a story phone. No. Turn on a phone. Get a blogger. Put out on a story. It will spread along social media. When we cuss PNP now, guys, and my family member, my friend them from foreign call me and tell me, say, they see me a cuss PNP now. England, New York, Canada. So me know, so when me come here at night time and I cuss PNP, my message will resonate. So we don't really need to depend on the PNP. We have social media. We have new media free of cost. Turn on a phone. Turn on a phone. Don't have Frank Witter. Talk about the good work of Frank Witter. Tell Mayor Scott son don't want him down there. Tell Mayor Scott say go and go clean up Spanish Town. Tell Mayor Scott say Spanish Town is dirty. Spanish Town is crime infested. Him need to clean Spanish Town before he find a way down to St. Elizabeth. Turn on the phone and reject Mayor Scott because you have a hard-working member of parliament in Frank Witter. You have a man who is on the ground. He's among the people. He can relate what you know got you. You don't know where to find Frank Witter when he win the election. You don't know where to find Mayor Scott because Mayor Scott don't live at St. Elizabeth. He don't come from St. Elizabeth. And as soon as he, God forbid, and he win that seat, he gone back at town. In gone back at town, we need to send a message to the PNP candidates say, we don't want to come here, MP. We want MP who live in the constituency. We want MP where we know where to find them. We want MP where we know their yard. We want MP when we have dead yard, then show up. We want MP when we are back to school, then show up. Sports day, then show up. When family have got through hard time, they show up. We don't want to wait and I call up a town. I wonder, Lord God, when I see the MP from when you only. I remember, I tell the story already and I'm going to tell it again. I remember when Damian Crawford won the election in 2012. And because you know, so we come from up in the bush and we fool, you know. When Damian Crawford won the election, and we see Damian Crawford in a parliament, it was one of the proudest moments for us in East River St. Andrew because we have never experienced that. I mean, I thought the people who born in a Percival. Because remember, we born, we can see Oliver Clew, and Oliver Clew is a nobody. Oliver Clew is not respected up in the East River St. Andrew, up in the hills. Maybe out of Harborview where the PNP people them there, but when you climb the hill, you go, that even Garden Town where you're from, Garden Town people, you don't want to see him come. When we see Damian Crawford, he have on a big suit with a big pan him, and him catch up in ear. It was one of the proudest moments. Because we say, yes, man, finally, when they say East River St. Andrew, we clap, because we glad. And so country people like a member of parliament who can walk coming out with farm. A member of parliament who can come on the farm and dirt up their shoes. A member of parliament who can come and sit down by your veranda and talk to you and sit down by your old chair. A member of parliament who know what it is like to catch water in a bucket for beard and for tidy. We don't want Mark Jefferson Golding, Tapanaris, who have never tied in a bad pan in life. Mark Golding know what it is like to catch water in a bad pan and put it down and tidy in the same water. Wash your face and tidy in the same water with the soapy water and everything. Especially if it's a rainwater, it's soddy. Mark Golding don't know what it is like to tidy in a rainwater in a bad pan. Mark Golding don't know what it is like to cook with pimento bush. Mark Golding know what it is like for when your wood wet up and your fire can't light and you have to get plastic and I drop it down on the wood so till the wood light and a be a smoke in the kitchen. Be a smoke. Because the wood no good and sometimes the wood wet up. Mark Golding don't know what it is like to use ashes and ashes your pot so your pot no burn up. Mark Golding don't know what it is like to go a bush and bring down load scallion for your head and bring it down your yard and trim scallion from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock and you get one like a half an hour sleep and then your grandmother wake you up the next morning to come carry the scallion at chuck stand. We around the road. We Mark Golding know about poverty. We Mark Golding know about success story. We Mark Golding know about from poverty to prosperity. He cannot relate. We Mark Golding know about come home from school for lunch. We Mark Golding know. Remember when I grew up, guys. My grandmother have a big lime tree. I think it's a long time ago, but I think if me ask my auntie and my cousin, the lime tree may still be there. One big lime tree. Guys, a lime or lemon? Can you say that country we call everything the wrong thing, The big yellow one, them are what? Lime or lemon? And they can use green and they can use yellow. A lime or lemon, guys? Oh, no, the one me at. We are the lime, we are the little one, and we are the big tree. And remember when I grew up, guys, with my grandmother, And my grandmother picked the lemon, guys, and make the lemon juice, man. And we never have no fridge. One I saw. Jesus. When the lemon, you're not too sweet and not too fresh. And when you long glass and refreshing, you know when it's nice? You know when it's nice, guys? When my grandmother send go bake somebody piece of ice. Because remember, we're not used to ice, Remember, we're not used to ice because we're not fridge, So when my grandmother, and sometimes when my grandmother never used to send me now, we got school and we used to ice things and we want ice things. And we thief when we go big ice across the road. Because for those of us who grew a country, no, so in a country then and a country now, country people actually used to live good. So we could have go and we could have big piece of ice. And the person give a piece of ice. I will go over. I will drop the ice. And remember the drinks jug them? The big drinks jug them. We have the little white cover. And when you put the white cover have the little 3-4 blade part when you cover it down and the juice come through the thing. We don't know it, man. We don't know it. They come in the orange, green, red. The big juice jug them. And them that we used to have. And when we make the juice, I will big piece of ice. I will drop it in there. I will cover it down. Shake. And we throw it in our plastic cup. We never have no glass. But we know, I know many people say, oh, we don't want a plastic cup in their house. When me I grew up, I be a plastic cup, me used to drink water. And since me become adult, me take my eggs up self, I follow fashion now. Not have no plastic. A plastic, me know, I'm going to know what it is like to drink water plastic cup. And you throw it out in a plastic cup, guys. And sometimes the cup match the jug. You know, they used to have some cup when make like the jug to the same material. Oh, Jesus. And you drink that dung. What nice so. Mark Golding don't know there's something there. Mark Golding don't know them something there. Mark Golding is a tapanaris. Mark Golding born with goat spoon. Mark Golding cannot resonate with poor people. and with working class people, and with people who come from nothing. Because Mark Golding said, when him farm government, him and a bunch of tapanaris are going to run the country. That sound like a man with business with we? That sound like a man with business with we? That sound like a man with business with Erica? Dog, now we supper if we ever put in Mark Jefferson Golding. We Mark Golding know about fried dumpling with scallion and tomato. Me not talk saltfish. Scallion and tomato only. One I saw. One I saw. We Mark Golding know of fry chicken fat and turn it in an aisle. What Mark Golding know? One will go with Mark Golding and then PNP attack about PNP is the party for poor people. Which poor people? Which poor people? Eh? Mark Golding don't know nothing about poverty. Mark Golding don't know nothing. Mark Golding cannot relate. That is why the people in the constituency still live like how they live now. Look on Prime Minister Holness. Me not say nah, no get out people in a film place. But nobody now live like how PNP people live. Labor rights are progressive people. Hustler. Hardworking. Where we are going with Mark? Where we are going with Mark Jamaica? Where are we going with Mark Jefferson Golding and Intapanaris? Where are we going with Bracamaster? Where are we going with Master Mark? We cannot set back with country. We cannot set back with country with that Bracamaster. We can put more chain round with neck. Today me I watch Missy one story on TikTok with GB News. GB News, I don't know what the GB mean. Maybe Great Britain, I don't know. One of the people from England will come and tell me in the chat. Today me I watch one story pan GB News. And with the white people them pan the panel say people, the white people them say not everything about colonization was wrong. The people them say they gave us education and they gave us proper health care. So we must be grateful. Mark Golding, people let me tell you about, you know. Mark Golding, British friends and tapanaris in our country over GB News Mirror said that, you know. They say we should be grateful because even though they colonized us, they gave us education and health care. What can go so? What can go so? They are saying that we not to be upset about them colonize we because they give we education. When we four parents, they don't have Africa, we never send call them. We never send call the colonizers to come and eat down Africa, come take you out of our country and bring you come to England to come turn we in a slave. So what they mean by we get education and whatever, we never call them and ask them, say, want to come colonize we so we can get education and health care. What kind of stupidness that? What kind of stupid that Antia? When we four parents, they don't have Ghana and don't have Senegal and don't have Nigeria and all over Africa, the continent of Africa. We never ask the colonizer to come down here, come take we and bring we up here. So all them are going to tell we say then give we education and then give we health care. Well, we never ask them for that. We if we had a choice, we want it to be left. We want it to be left in our continent. And at that Mark Golding people them say, we should be grateful and happy that they colonized us because they gave us healthcare and education. And that is the man who want to put in as Prime Minister. And that is the man who want to put in as Prime Minister. The man who don't feel, the people who don't feel nowhere. So they colonize us. That is why we in the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Holness, we are sending out a message to the Prime Minister, to Marlon Morgan and to the team. Do not give the reparation team up at you with not one single dollar. I mean, and turn up there. Because if the British people, they must say we should have glad said they colonize us. That we tell we make say they not plan figure we are red cent for reparation. That should tell us that they're not planning to give us a red cent for reparation. So no government should be pumping money in that for no damn research. Because the colonizers mark family member them and antecedents them say, we should have glad say, they colonize we lands because they give we education and health. And that mark people them up at England say, what we are going Mark Golding? Where are we going with Mark Golding? We must never turn over our country to the People's National Party. Never. We must make sure that every single labor right come out in our number, come from overseas. Once you have papers and you can travel, you travel, come and go back the next day. It is important. It is life and death. It is important that the diaspora and the supporters of the Jamaica Labour Party in the diaspora come home and vote. And if you don't have no papers to vote, send one to have and say, look here, Munchibi, you don't know 110 person, go and go get them and come vote. Yes, Ali and Mikhail, thank you so much because I know some head still hurt me do. So guys, I'm going to rest tonight and I am going to thank you guys for your support. 496 people over here. I'm so now click the likes. Look like the comrade them come. Thank you for joining me, comrade. Click on the like button. Thank you so much. And guys, because my birthday come up in a June, and I may not be able to go live couple days, my birthday weekend and my birthday week. Me I go make sure so for the 31 days in a May. Let me see, 30 days are in September, April, June. Yes, 31 days in May. I am going to push myself to come live if I have 30 minutes. Because when June step in, I go remember we're going to celebrate my birthday. So maybe 3 days or so, I may not able to come live. I don't want to stop the progress. Yeah, me and Rosalie born June 12 and me born June 13. And guys, the people who know me from childhood and school, I saw me terrible like Rosalie, you know. My mouth not nice, you know, my mouth very, very dirty. And because the people them say, Munchibi, you have to stop the cussing and act decent. Me not easy girl. We compare every single night and cuss PNP and cuss Andre. But me I try to maintain decorum and decency. So me now go down tonight. But when I saw Rosalie go on over TikTok, one man against the world, any pussy test dead. Rosalie, she dangerous as much as you know see. Or we cuss her say she big and fat and nasty and not in up her house. Every woman step to him. Rosalie beat them. We have to give her props. Anyway, Ryan Sinclair. Did you click the like button? Come know you want to acknowledge you. Thank you for coming, Ryan Sinclair. Thank you so much. Could you please click on the like button? And tomorrow night, we want to share the live in the PNP WhatsApp group so the comrades can know that I am here. All right? We don't care if you're PNP, Ryan. Share it in the PNP WhatsApp group and let the comrades know that Munchibi is here and click on the like. Yes, Valrose, you're Gemini too. Valrose, you're Gemini? Yeah, man, because the first part of June are Gemini, don't guys? And the last part of Gemini too, I don't know. I don't believe in that. But anyway, big up to all the June people, them 1 month to come up and think in Jamaica, we're going to celebrate the whole month of June as our month. Our month that. So anyway, guys, thank you. Me take 2... What name? What the medication name, Mikhail? What the pill name? Me take 2 aspirin before me come on the live. It kind of work, for me it kind of stop. We know some miss want to go fall asleep because the pill go click in. Dana, you know have my number. Dana inbox me on TikTok. My name Munchibi on TikTok. Please inbox me. Please inbox me on TikTok, please. Exactly. See, YR tell me, don't do it all the time, only when they deserve it. Yeah, YR, Mikhail, Erica, them say munchi be don't cuss every time. Only when they upset you, you can really cuss, but don't cuss because you are the message and you can talk about the policies. So you don't have to waste the time and cuss PNP. So I take the constructive criticism and me use it. Because I don't know me it's easy girl for David. So yeah. I hear me kid already warn me, keep focus. At that the labor right them tell me, keep focus, Punchy B. We have the third term for focus pan. We must re-elect Andrew Michael Holness and we must not be distracted. Valrose, me go talk to you because we are the for a month. Damn, ask your mother. What Ryan I talk about? Where talk about Ryan? What are you talking about, Ryan? Oh, Ryan I talk to guy? Oh, there I say Ryan can't garbage. Labor right, guys, you need to be nice. We don't want a situation where the comrades them come for hear the message, you know. We don't run them, you know. We don't want when the comrades them come for hear the message, we don't run them. Ryan at night time, we want to share the live in the PNP WhatsApp group here and tell the PNP them to come over here, come cuss me, please. Because I want to make sure the PNP them know some over here. And click on the like button, share the live in the group, re-watch the video, watch the ads, and support the program. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Sabbath. Thank you so, so much. Joy Johnson said, totally love you and Cliff the other day. Thank you so much, Joy. And the people in my inbox I said me for call Cliff Hughes next week, you know. And at the labor right, them I said me for call again next week. I don't know what they want me to talk about, but then said me for call next week. Yes, Orlando, you always support me. Every platform I'm on, you always support me. So thank you. Ryan say, you are Sabbath? Of course. I baptized when I baptized, how much? I baptized when I 11 years old. And then when I get pregnant in a church, then this fellowship me. We don't want going to that. We don't want going to that, guys. We don't want going to that. No story time. No story time. I wouldn't disfellowship me from church. No story time. No story time. Yes. Thank you so much, people, labor rights, and everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Story time will come next time. Not tonight. Not too terrible. But you know, say me Adventist. The people who know me know. Say me Adventist. So thank you guys. Good night.